Hi everyone. Okay, so supposedly I can invite people. So let me invite Jessica because she has been doing this longer than me. So she has all the answers. And let me answer a question back on chat really quick. Jessica, did it invite you? Did I do it wrong? Maybe I did it wrong. I'm not very savvy when it comes to this live stuff. How do I invite? Add as. Did it add you? Yay, we did it!
I forgot what I did to the other part of my headphones, so.
So, since this is only my, second ever live, so if I'm live, can everyone else see you?
Oh, man. I think so. I have to grab a phone charger. Sorry. Hey, Brittany.
So we're a little late because we had technical difficulties.
And children. My children, they take forever to eat.
Hi, Rhonda.
This is pretty snazzy. I'm going to go upstairs. Sorry, we're just going to walk through my whole house. I'm a hot mess,
good,
y'all.
Olivia. I didn't know how it worked when you have two people on. I live in California, so it's only 4:54 here.
Okay. I'm here. I look crazy. So as you guys are hopping on, if you're watching this live, go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments. And if you catch the replay, go ahead and drop a 2. And as you hop on, just let us know where you're at. Because I'm in Virginia Beach and Sandy's in Cali. So we're literally from coast to coast right now.
Yes, we are. What is it over there? 4, 5, 6. It's almost 8 o'clock, right?
I'm all like, yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. I don't even have my watch on. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we just got done eating dinner. So I was running around. We had Chipotle for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
The kids had guac smeared all over. So
that's why I don't have children.
There's something. So we kind of just wanted to do a Q&A. And I know that we had gotten some questions from people earlier that we were going to address about ketones and ketosis. Right?
Yes. Sorry, you cut out. I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
So, yes, and I have Jessica on here with me because she's been doing it longer than I have, so she has a lot more answers than I do. And I didn't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction. So I thought she would be the best person to answer your questions. And Mandy had the most. Is Mandy even on here? Oh, yes, there's Mandy. Mandy is my cousin.
Hi.
Who has the best raw honey ever, by the way. So, do you want to start with Mandy's questions?
Real quick, I just want to at least say what ketones are. If you guys have heard of ketones before, go ahead and give us some thumbs up. If you haven't heard of ketones or ketosis, give us some sad faces, because that's a sad time. You don't She doesn't eat Chipotle. Is that what she? Oh, the honey. The honey's not keto. I know what she's saying now. All right. So thumbs up if you've heard of ketones or ketosis, or sad faces if you haven't. Seriously, guys, there's 7 of you. Do some things. There we go.
So, Mandy, don't you eat a strict keto diet now, like you and Ian? Pretty sure she does. Because she has a lot of good recipes that I like to get from her. Because her husband cooks everything.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, really, really quickly, ketones are a metabolic byproduct of fat metabolism. So when your body breaks down fat, it releases ketones. Those get converted into energy. There's 2 ways to get ketones, either endogenously through a strict keto diet or through fasting, or exogenously, which is when you drink a pure therapeutic ketone like Prüvit. So that's just a little simple backstory without getting super sciencey. And now we can go into the rest.
Cool. How did you learn all that? Was that from that event that you just went to too that was all sciencey?
Well, I did learn a lot of things when I went to the Dallas event, but before I even started with Prüvit, I did an ungodly amount of research because I'm just one of those people. And so I did a lot of research, and then going to Dallas helped a lot too, because we got to hear doctors talk and people that have been in the field of ketogenics for a decade. So it was really cool.
Okay. I can't find Mandy's questions. Did you write them down?
They're downstairs. I know the first question was about the ingredients. The ingredients are beta-hydroxybutyrate, which is one of the 3 ketone bodies that are produced naturally in our body. Prüvit actually has the only exogenous beta-hydroxybutyrate, I'm totally butchering this, that is completely identical to the one that your body makes. So think of it like this way. If you're trying to put your left hand into your right glove, it's not going to fit. So it's going to help a little bit. It's going to kind of keep your hand warm, but it's not going to fit perfectly. So you got to put your right hand into your right glove. Does that make sense? So our beta-hydroxybutyrate is pretty much a mirror image of what our actual body creates. So that way it gets absorbed into our bodies, the maximum absorption rate.
Nice. You sound so smart.
I do. And there's no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors, no artificial junk, which is really awesome.
So her next question was, does your body react any differently to exogenous ketones versus ketones created through diet?
Since the beta-hydroxybutyrate that Prüvit uses is pretty identical, well, it is identical to what your body creates, it really does give you that mirror image of nutritional ketosis without having to, it's not like the easy way, but you don't have to do fasting or a ridiculously strict keto diet, because a lot of people have a very hard time getting into ketosis since it's so affected by hormones and stuff like that.
That's what a lot of people ask me. Do you have to eat a strict keto diet? And I've been telling them, and hopefully I've been right, is by drinking it, I mean, obviously you want to follow the keto diet, but by drinking that, you don't have to be quite so strict. It's more forgiving. So yeah, at least it was for me, but everybody's different.
It is sweetened with stevia. And it really does allow you to be more flexible. Now, there are some athletes like bodybuilders and stuff that do not eat anything close to a keto diet. They still maintain their high carb diet, but they use exogenous ketones because it helps with like oxidation of your muscles, it helps with recovery, and it also helps with muscle building. So you can do both. And there's a great video that we can link in the comments of this video from Dr. Andy talking about your diet while taking exogenous ketones.
Mandy, are we answering your questions correctly, or do you want anything else in depth? I'm trying to read them offline. Let's see. She said, does your body react any differently to exogenous ketones versus ketones created through diet? Did I just give you that one?
Yeah, we just
did, huh? What happens to your ketone levels when the exogenous ketones have gone through your system? Meaning in a half-life type way. Say you miss a day.
So if you're not following a strict keto diet and you did not take your exogenous ketones that day, then you just aren't in ketosis. That's it. But if you are following a keto diet and you did skip your ketones, then you'll just maintain that ketosis from your nutrition. Does that make sense?
How is insulin affected or not? And are there studies?
So there are studies, and there's actually a great FAQ on it. If you go to justpruvit.com, up in the right-hand corner, there's like a little question mark that you click on, and that'll pop up the FAQ page, and there's an actual article in there about insulin sensitivity and stuff, and it cites the research. So the internet did that one for me.
Cool. Christy, we'll answer your question about what we eat in a minute, because I know that's another one that I get a lot. How many calories are in it, and does the product work with intermittent fasting?
So a lot of people do use it with the intermittent fasting. The caloric value depends on what flavor. The orange flavor has added MCTs in it, so the calories are a little higher on that one because of the healthy fats that are added. But the other flavors, as far as the max, I think they're 30 or 50 off the top of my head. Don't quote me on that, seriously. But the only one that has MCT is the orange. But people do use them in conjunction with intermittent fasting to get into ketosis and to stay in ketosis for longer. And the appetite suppression is like...
Yeah, because the second part of her question was, she was asking if you can drink it in the morning without triggering hunger, or would you wait until you break your fast? You can take it with or without food. Like, it doesn't make me hungry, or if anything, I have to remind myself to eat when I take it. What about you?
Yeah. Same here. I loosely practice intermittent fasting. I'm not strict with it. But like some days I wake up and I'm not hungry, I'll just drink like an Orange Dream because of the MCTs and just go about my day, and I'll eat lunch later.
How does this product differ from taking MCT oil?
So an exogenous ketone is literally beta hydroxybutyrate that you drink, and it puts your body into a state of ketosis within 59 minutes. MCT oil is a medium chain triglyceride, mostly derivative from a coconut oil, and it's just totally different. Now, the keto cream and the Orange Dream have MCTs in them, so it's just different. One's going to put you into ketosis, and one's going to help support a ketogenic lifestyle.
Does someone in ketosis take this product any differently than someone not in ketosis?
Not really. Therapeutic use is once a day, and the people that follow a strict keto diet, some of them just use it every now and then to help break plateaus and stuff. But for the most part, I think everybody I've met, whether they follow strict keto or they don't, pretty much just drink it once a day. So everybody can use it the same.
And then she asked, why does the orange have MCT and not the others?
So the orange dream is like the OG flavor. It was the very, very first one. And it's called like the I think it's like 2.0 or something, some number. But it was the very first flavor with the MCT in it. And then they found that the average consumer, because of the MCTs, it was upsetting their stomach because the average American is not used to having MCT oil like in their system. So the chocolate swirl was second. They took the MCTs out. The kids are not happy right now. They took the MCTs out. They added in prebiotics and probiotics. They also added in branched chain amino acids. So that's where you got the orange dream, the chocolate swirl, and then the Maui Max came next. It's more bioavailable, has, I don't know what happened down there, has the branched chain amino acids, and it gets absorbed a lot better than the other ones. So it's just different formulas because, you know, different strokes for different folks. Some people like having MCT, some people do not.
Okay, so then Chrissy asked, what foods should you not eat when on this diet?
So regardless of taking ketones or not taking ketones, eating, you know, good, clean nutrition and not eating a bunch of excess sugar and stuff is really recommended for literally everybody. Prüvit and exogenous ketones are not a diet. It's a fuel source. Exogenous ketones are a fuel source. It's not a weight loss supplement. So if you want like further coaching on a ketogenic diet, that's something that either me or Sandy or the conjunction of both of us can work with you more like one-on-one with. So yeah.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, I would say just think high healthy fats, moderate protein, and low carb. And when I say carb, I mean carbs are your veggies. It's not bread. It's not rice. It's not potatoes. I keep my diet really simple because I got really stressed out when it would come to counting calories, macros, containers, you know, whatever. So in the morning, usually on Sunday, I'll cook like either scrambled eggs or fried eggs in real butter to last me until like Wednesday. I'll usually do like a couple pieces of bacon, and that's breakfast. Well, with like a couple slices of avocado, and that's breakfast. I try to keep it really, really simple. My lunch, I usually do like a carne asada fajita salad. Really simple again. And then my dinner is usually really, really simple because I don't like to put a lot of thought into my food. My snacks around 3 o'clock, I like to have something crunchy. I used to always grab chips. Now I usually grab like Parmesan cheese crisps or something like that. So I still have that something crispy, but it's not chips or candy or some sugary crap that's going to knock me right back out of ketosis. So, and then I think the other question I get a lot is, can you drink the ketones while breastfeeding? And I know you have experience with that.
Yes. I started drinking ketones at the beginning of June. My kids were 11 months old. I have twin boys, for those of you on here that don't know me. And I did I did drink the exogenous ketones, you know, for the rest of the 4 months while they were still nursing. There's an FAQ that I'm going to link in the bottom of this video, but babies are actually born into a state of ketosis. So it is our native fuel source. So it's nothing like crazy, but it is always best practice to check with your nurse practitioner or your OB or whoever, but it is safe, but just always check to legal stuff.
All the legal. Did anybody else have any questions? Hi, Leslie. I think we answered all of Mandy's. I was looking on that post to see if there were any more. So you've been doing this since June, right?
Correct.
Okay.
June 6th was my first day.
Oh, so my first day was August 26th, and I did them for about 30 days. Not straight 30 days. It was like off and on because I would run out, and then I felt like I was running to my crack dealer, like, Stacey, I gotta have more. And so, but I managed to lose 13 pounds, and I was super excited. And let's see, I don't see any more. Sweetened with stevia. We answered that one already. I don't see any more.
Yep, it's beta hydroxybutyrate, stevia, natural flavoring that comes from like essential oils, like the orange. I know for a fact has orange essential oils. And the Maui Punch is bright pink, and they use beetroot extract. It's so hard for me to say.
That's what it was. I knew it. I knew it was something. I couldn't remember what it was. Beetroot. Okay.
Yeah. No crazy like red dye 40 or any of that junk. It's beetroot that makes the Maui Punch such a beautiful hue of pink. I think that's so cool.
And it's really good. That one is probably that. I don't know. For me, it's either like the raspberry lemonade or the Maui Punch. I can't decide which one's my favorite tasting.
I absolutely love raspberry lemonade mixed with orange dream.
Mixed with what?
Raspberry lemonade mixed with orange dream is so good.
Oh, I never had that one. I also really like the chocolate swirl because it's the most like versatile for me. I've mixed it in my coffee. I've drinking it with just plain cold water. What else have I done with it? I've put it in my like coconut LaCroix waters. I've done all kinds of things with it. I haven't been that, I haven't experimented that much with the Orange Dream. And the other chocolate one is pretty chocolatey, so I just drank it with straight water.
Yeah, the Swiss cacao is like more chocolate than the other one. Like I do it like this. Like I say like chocolate swirls kind of like a Tootsie Roll, and Swiss cacao is like chocolate milk.
Yes.
My nose itches, sorry. So awkward.
Well, does anyone else have any more questions?
Oh, Mandy wants to know when she gets to try some ketones.
I will get them out to you as soon as possible. When do I get to try them?
Super.
I'm so excited for you guys to try them. I can't wait for you guys to try them.
Yeah, I absolutely love that we have the like ability to give people a 5 and a 10-day experience. Because really like you're taking ketones for a test drive, or like you're taking them on a date to find your soulmate flavor. Like I would have probably had a very different experience which is so crazy now because orange is like my go-to one. But if my 10-day experience would have just been orange, I probably would not have. I don't like orange things typically. So if I would have bought a month of orange, I would have been like, ugh. But the fact that I had orange and then I had Maui and then I got to try chocolate, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like the variety of a 5 and 10 day is so awesome. And the fact that we can provide that for people without them being committed a full month is great.
Right. And your 5 and 10 day packs will also come with a variety of caffeine and caffeine free. So you're able to see which one you like better, which one works with you better, without having to commit to like a full pack of the same thing.
Yeah.
And Blue Ocean is really, really good.
Oh, Blue Ocean. It just makes me want to sing on a beach somewhere. It's so delicious.
Yes.
So, this is so fun. I like this. So I figured out the trick to this thing. Really?
Huh.
Oh my God. So I live at the beach and you wouldn't think it gets that cold. Tonight it's supposed to get to like 30 degrees. And I'm like, whoa, wait. I didn't sign up for this yet.
Oh, yeah, that's cold. So it's 60, it says it's 67 degrees out here right now. And I was just sitting here thinking my fingers are kind of cold. Us Cali people, we're so spoiled with our weather. Like,
Go eat your avocados in your warm weather.
that's funny. Actually, I bought avocados today. They were 99 cents each.
Oh my God. They were like $1.28 the other day when I saw them at the store.
Yeah, sometimes they're expensive. I got them at Walmart though, when I went to Walmart. So, any other questions?
So Christy asked if you would send a variety. With the 5 and the 10-day experience, you always get a variety of all 3 formulas, some caffeinated and some not caffeinated. So that way you get to test drive them and find your love formula flavor. It has about the same caffeine as like a cup of coffee, like a grande coffee from Starbucks. So it's not loaded with caffeine. I personally use both.
Yeah, because I like to mix the chocolate swirl with my coffee.
Yeah.
It's really good.
A lot of people do that, or like sometimes at night, if I get like a craving, not like a craving, but if I get like a sweet tooth, I'll blend up a chocolate swirl with a splash of heavy whipping cream, almond milk, and ice. So good. It's better than a milkshake.
Ooh, that sounds really good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Do you have a link where I can send you prices, Leslie? In fact, I just sent them to you. If you check your Facebook Messenger. By the way, I miss you, and we need to go to the river, but not soon because it's winter time now.
So cold in California.
Hey, 67 degrees is cold. It's not river time anymore. 67 at Smart and Final. Oh, for avocados, Mandy, 67 cents?
That's
at Smart and Final? I should have went to Smart and Final then.
Is that like a Aldi?
What I don't know what Aldi is. Is that a grocery store?
Yes, it's only the greatest grocery store ever.
Well, you don't have In-N-Out.
No.
Smart and Final used to be like a big, well, it wasn't big. It was kind of small, but it was more of a warehouse type where a lot of businesses and restaurants would get their stuff, but they were still open to the public. So you buy a lot of things in bulk there, but much smaller than like a Costco or something like that.
I need to go to Cali, obviously. I've never been there.
Really? No, you need to come. I've lived in California my whole life. No, that's not true. That's not true. I lived in Nevada when I was 10 years old for a while. It was short-lived. And then I lived in Arizona, but I literally was like right across the river from California, so I still went to school in California and all that, so I don't really count it. But I lived in I'm about to show my trailer park self. So I lived in a trailer. I lived in a trailer park right on the river when I was like 13 and 14, and it was amazing. It was probably the best time I ever had in my life, living right there on the water. I was a total river rat. So
let's see for the people who's online. So give us a thumbs up if you've been to the West Coast and you think the West Coast is better, or give us a wow face if you think the East Coast is where it's at. I'm going to do it too. I'm on my phone. Boom.
Give you what, a thumbs up, you said?
Thumbs up for West Coast, wow face for East Coast. The one that's like, this thing. I'm just voting for the East Coast all by myself over here. I'm outnumbered. Yeah, the furthest west I've ever been is Alamogordo, New Mexico.
Oh.
Random place.
Yes. but I know of it because we know somebody that's from there. And actually, my cousins lived there for a while. And my mom was born in New Mexico.
Nice. So yeah, I guess if you guys, I don't know what time it is. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm pretty sure Sandy and I could sit on this like all night, like FaceTime.
Yes, we could.
If you have any questions, like your final call.
Final call. So, you said you were going to post a link about insulin and stuff, right? Because someone asked me how it affects people with diabetes and if they can take it, drink it.
Yeah. If you just go to justpruvit.com, up in the right-hand corner, there's a question mark, and I'll link it below. But that'll pull up the FAQ page, and it will answer anything from pregnancy, breastfeeding, type 1, type 2 diabetes, kidneys, all the other stuff from like, the people with degrees. It's over my head.
Okay. One other question. Can people who've had weight loss surgery drink it? Like, so I'm guessing, can people that's had like gastric bypass, the sleeve, lap band, can they drink it?
As far as I know, yes. I do. So I could probably get her in a three-way message for her to share her experience, because I know she had weight loss surgery and she now drinks ketones.
Oh,
so we can definitely.
So if,
yes. Her name's Jessica.
Her name's what? Jessica also?
Her name's Jessica.
Okay. So yes, if you guys had any more questions about like weight loss surgery and regarding ketones, then we could definitely do another call where we get her in to talk about it. Anybody else have any more questions?
But like privately, like in a private message, you know?
Yes. Not putting it all out there.
Yeah. For Facebook.com.
I think that's it. I don't see any other.
I don't either. Another great resource for everybody is if you go check out the Prüvit Facebook page. It's facebook.com/justprüvit. There's lots of stuff that gets posted on there as far as recipes and just different people's stories, and then different facts about the product and stuff like that too. So that's always a good thing to go to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that about wraps it up. Yep. Thank you for hopping on and answering all those questions, because I knew I did not have the answers.
Somebody always has the answer somewhere.
That's true. Somebody always has the answer. Oh, great. Okay, so my mom is home, so my dog's about to go crazy, so I know it's time for me to go.
You're welcome. Eastern, where our beaches aren't rocky. My beach isn't rocky that I live at. So, yeah. All right. You got to end it. I can't end it on my end.
Well, you're still talking. I didn't want to be like, bam, bye. Okay, so if you have any more questions, just leave them for us in the post again, and we'll get to them. Thank you for coming on, Jess. Thank all of you for joining, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.